There's a snake right here.
No.
A wild one.
Right.
Out here getting these pet snakes and find a wild one. Nope. Let me go out. What's that both? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's got maggots and all that food in that green.
Don't say the word maggots when I'm gagging.
I'm sorry.
I've never been in a house like that. Ever. So I just stopped to give me something to eat because I'm going to a house right now to deal with some snakes, and I don't really know exactly how long I'm going to be there. So if I'm there for a long time, I'm going to be starving by the time this is over. But I'm right here at the house. I'm actually running late, so I'm trying to hurry and do this. Apparently, there was an individual who had some snakes as pets, and unfortunately he passed away. And I believe he lived alone, except for the snakes. And so he's passed away, and his family are now dealing with the snakes that's been left behind. And they've called me in to come and take these snakes. I don't really know exactly what all we've got, exactly how many snakes it is, or what all is here. So sometimes these things are really easy. You go in and get the snakes, that's it. Other times you get there and there's a lot more than what you bargained for. And there's a lot more than what you bargained for. You know, we actually get a lot of these calls like this. Either someone has snakes they can't care for anymore, or some snakes were left after something happened to a person. Sometimes people go to jail and leave snakes behind. Other times people have snakes they're not supposed to have. We have to go into a house and see what's there. So we actually do a lot of these calls, and everyone is so different. You think you've seen everything until the next one comes in. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna finish eating my chicken nuggets real quick. Because, you know, when you go on these calls, maybe this is something really simple. I'll be in and out of here. But man, sometimes, I went on one call one time. I was there for 10 hours at this one house because there was, man, there were a few thousand reptiles at this house I had to go to. So you just never know if it's going to be 20, 30 minutes or 4 or 5 hours. So I need some chicken nuggets before I do this. So we'll see what we got. Hopefully it'll be pretty simple. All right, so here we are. Oh, it's pretty grown up. Whew. We got snakes out here. That's what I smell. There's snakes right here in these cages. Oak snake, ball python, Honduran milk snake. I guess we're doing that now. Which door we go in? Hello. Is that all of them? There's one more? Okay.
And then you just kind of need to check the room and make sure there aren't any more.
Okay.
I've counted.
Are you Barbara?
I'm Virginia.
You're Virginia? Okay, nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to
Jason.
meet you. Good, Jason. Come on in.
Alrighty.
And head upstairs and
I
don't
like
look.
all his plants out here. He's got my taste in plants. Hello, hello.
I've seen you.
Yeah?
Yes, and I don't know where.
No telling.
Yeah, her husband got some of them outside already.
Okay, yeah, I saw those out there.
Yeah. Take a right down the hallway and up the stairs.
Alrighty.
We see him take this
This one
one.
upstairs is the biggest one.
Hey, you're gonna have to have something to put that big snake in.
How big is it?
He's huge. He's big.
Oh, he's big, big?
Yeah, he's
Big.
got a
No,
bag.
he's not that big. Go on.
Yeah,
He's,
yes.
You
We'll
come
see.
look and see.
Yes.
he's not.
You
You should.
pick him up.
No, but the work restrictors get humongous.
There's a lot of stuff. Oh man, clocks. Wow.
No.
There's some big clocks.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's
We're
his
not
home phone.
worried
It's a
about
scammer. It's a scammer. He gets a lot of them. Hate these steps. Oh. They got the air on. Oh, it is on. Okay.
Which way are we going?
We're going right
This
in
way?
here, but let me turn some lights on. Ooh, wait.
Oh yeah, it does smell, doesn't it?
That's the big one. Did Chris look through these to see if there was any more in some of these others?
I can check them for you.
Yeah, because I couldn't tell whether some were like stacked.
That's the big one now.
Yes, that's the ball
it.
python.
Is that the one that's the most expensive?
Yeah, well, I guess it would be now.
Oh, wait.
But that one
Alrighty.
wrap around and he's got
Fans.
about 2 others of them.
I know.
So this one's open, so that one's empty.
That one's empty.
Make sure they're empty
I don't-
because we don't know.
We don't want to. One was
I
dead.
don't want you to leave anything behind.
Do you know which one was dead, Elizabeth?
There's one over there that's dead, I saw.
Where?
In that cage by the door.
This one was
Cage by
alive.
the door. This
And
one?
I don't know if he had anything in this cage.
Yeah,
or
he
not.
We
did.
can check it.
This one. Yeah, he did.
Let Jason check. I ain't touching it.
I know.
That's the one that
What,
wraps
now, what
around.
kind is that one right there?
This one, that's a ball python. That's the most common one that we get in.
Okay.
Yeah, those are
You
pretty
said there
common.
was another one that was more
There-
exotic
there
than
are
them.
two. Let's see, there was one right here.
They're all outside.
They're all outside now, Sheila.
Just check the
Yeah.
cages.
Did you
Empty
check
cages.
this cage?
I will.
That's what we're
Make
looking
sure
I will. But these,
nothing's
these
in
are the
here.
only ones in here, just this room
Right,
of
it's
snakes,
It's
right?
snake- yeah, it's a snake room.
Alrighty.
Make sure those don't have any.
Let's check this one right here.
Is there one in there?
Don't know. He's dead. That one's dead.
Here, let me see which one.
That's a milk snake.
for. Aw, it makes me so
You think he's
sad.
playing dead, maybe?
No, he's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not very sure.
Just check all them boxes, because
Okay, I don't see one in here. But that's
there's
why
another box underneath it too.
I brought a hook just to check.
I know they hide underneath the thingamajig.
Oh, yeah, touching them.
I know he's not going to.
Yeah, that one's empty.
Out at you.
Yeah, I don't think one's in here.
Is there one in there?
No, this one looks empty. There's spider webs in there. That one's empty. Okay, so both of those have no snakes.
Alright, there's one. There's not, and then this one.
What's in that one?
I don't know. I'm gonna let you.
Well, that one's open, so if there was something, it was gone now. Yeah, that's where the rats were. That's what too.
That one ain't got
Yeah.
nothing in it. That one don't have nothing in it.
And that one's empty. So just the ball python and these over here.
I could have sworn.
I don't think there's anything in there.
These are empty here.
Yeah, I think so. You double check those things.
Please.
The rest of the snakes are outside on the driveway. So it won't-
Yeah, that one's empty. Got the lids off that one. That one's empty. Okay.
So just the one.
Yeah, so that's all that's up here, right?
But I think it's just got other stuff in
Yeah, it's just don't.
Yeah. All right, so just this one.
it. Okay.
All right.
Now, do I need to leave, or are you
Yeah,
gonna
we're
have
gonna-
total control
How
over
you
this
gonna
thing?
get that snake
We'll just pick them
out?
up.
You gonna pick
Put
him
in
up?
that bag?
You gonna let him wrap around your arm?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, he will. He does.
yeah, but he doesn't. He just does that to hold on. Not because they're aggressive or anything.
I want to see you
Yeah.
pick them up.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna film this.
So that's about as big as that snake will get. So that's a ball python.
He's had that one.
Yeah, you
for a
said,
long,
I thought
long
you said
time.
there was a,
You pay attention to what you're doing so nothing happens.
No, it's all right. Just
I know,
scared.
but I
It's
worry about
okay.
you.
It's okay. Here. So we'll just take him, and you see, ball pythons are usually pretty docile. He's a little skittish, but probably just because he's hungry.
oh, he is hungry, I know that.
Yeah.
He can't eat it frozen, can he?
He didn't
No.
give them those
Well,
rats because they were too big
Yeah.
for
So
him.
if it's frozen, we thaw them out. They don't eat it frozen.
Well,
Just
He's
some
got
in
out
the
there.
refrigerator. Just
He's
some
got-
in the refrigerator.
He's got out. I'm gonna give him those.
Frozen.
What?
Put him in a trash bag or
What,
whatever.
that box?
the one,
No,
no,
the
the dead
snake.
one. The dead one.
If you got something to get them
Let
out,
me
or you got
go.
like a dustpan or something?
Anything you want in here, you can use.
Yeah. I don't know if this is going to come out.
They don't play dead, do they?
Hang on, let me put
Come
my
here.
shirt over my nose so I don't throw up.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. He don't like dead stuff. He likes live stuff.
This has got a lot of maggots.
We
on it.
certainly
Ooh, there's
appreciate
maggots
it.
in there too.
Oh my gosh.
Watch out.
That'll make cover the stick
Where's
in
the
the room.
magnets? Yeah.
Whew.
You want this?
Oh, God.
I know. Should I spray that? Kill those
Yeah,
magnets?
let me.
'Cause they-
Ah.
Okay.
Let me go out.
Let him come out. Let him come out.
Because that both are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah.
I need some chicken nuggets before I do this.
Whew.
Here, you want
I'm okay.
deep breath.
Ah. That's okay.
Oh, stop.
Oh, God. Whew.
Yeah, he's got maggots and all that. Put him in that green.
Don't say the word maggots when I'm gagging.
I'm sorry. Let him get out of it.
Yeah, get some fresh air.
Get
Whew.
out and get some fresh air.
Ah.
You can go get the rest of them. Then we
Yeah, well, he's just, cooped up in that room. That's why it smells so bad.
don't do the meetings. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, I was gagging a little bit. It smelled bad.
And
In just a
Jason,
minute.
I heard you volunteered to help us with the cat.
So we had a cat and it's locked in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's got the carrier? Did Barbara bring the carrier?
Alrighty.
We gotta find the carrier. Barbara's, I think, supposed to bring it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the shower and there's a shower door.
It's gotta be shut.
Is he friendly or no?
Not to me. He doesn't like me. Let's back up here. Gets out, and if he gets into a bedroom or something, John was afraid that he would scratch John's furniture. That's why he wouldn't let him loose. Yeah. Let's shut this door in case he gets out,
Okay.
and then
We'll shut this door in case he gets out of the bathroom.
yeah. But there is a bathroom.
Coming in or?
Yeah.
There is
Okay.
another bathroom door right here would be shut too.
Or sheet maybe. What about a towel or sheet? She'll come in there so they can make a room on you.
It's in here, it's a
Okay.
beautiful cat. Let's shut this door too, right here.
You want a sheet or?
I'm just gonna shut that. Let me see him first. Oh God. Can you go in here, cat? Because I ain't about to. Ooh. Nope.
So is that, what kind of snake is that?
The same as the one that was upstairs. It's a ball
That's
python.
what do you call it?
Honduran milk snake. These are all pretty common in the pet trade.
Okay.
Yeah, most pet shops will have these kind. This one is dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, that one didn't make it.
All right, well that one was
That's a
alive
milk
for
snake.
A couple of days. I feel bad when I hear they died. I feel bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty one, but
Uh,
yeah, he's dead. That one didn't make it. Milk snake. All right, let's try this one.
he's alive.
Yeah, this one's alive. Ball python.
If he's standing there with holding one end by himself.
To do this, there's a snake right here.
No.
A wild one. There's a wild snake right
What
here.
kind is he?
So this is a brown snake. It looks like he got in this pot somehow and couldn't figure out how to get out. So out here getting these pet snakes and find a wild one. We'll get him out of that pot and turn him loose in a minute. Oh, I was coming to get my hook. It's all right, buddy. It's okay. I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry. We got plenty of rats for you.
So do they eat frozen rats?
Well, if you thaw them out, you can get some snakes to eat them, yeah. But they don't eat them while they're frozen. They have to be thawed out. Yeah.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, this is a Honduran milk snake. Back into the bag. So these are from Central America. Get there for me, buddy. Oh, my bag's not open good. Crawl in there and hide.
You should have had a big one in a little bitty cage there. Is that the same old kind?
Yeah, this is a ball python, just like the other ones.
Big.
You ready to get out of that little cage? We'll get you taken care of, fella.
Well,
There we go.
I'm so thankful for you coming and getting
Yeah, I mean, I mean, this is not uncommon, to be honest with you. We actually see stuff like this quite often. So,
I think
well, I don't see him now.
that cat's still. Don't you
So there was a snake in here a while ago.
He's in there still, I bet.
Yeah, oh, there he is. There he is.
Holy cow.
So that's him.
What kind is he? Just a little brown.
So this is known as a brown snake, or Decay's brown snake. And
Look at that.
so how big do you think it'll be when it's full grown? What's your guess?
I bet he's pretty big.
That's an adult.
Oh, that's an adult.
This is an adult.
Is he poisonous?
He is not poisonous. He's not venomous either. So this one eats slugs, earthworms.
That's what we need.
So lives under all this stuff. So this is actually one of Georgia's many protected species. We just call them little brown snakes. Really cool little snake to have around. So, but we'll just turn him loose.
I see that thing over there.
If y'all are okay with that.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, buddy. We'll find you a hiding place. All right, cool.
Well, thank you for getting the snake.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy to help you guys.
I don't like snakes,
Yeah.
but I don't want them to die.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, we got them.
Good.
So
Thank you.
if I can help you guys, y'all let us know.
Everything. Over here because I can't stand the smell.
Oh, I understand. I was gagging upstairs, and I don't do that much. And I had just stopped and got me Chick-fil-A nuggets. I was thinking, I'm about to get rid of these $9 nuggets. I just paid $9 for these nuggets. So,
You have to laugh sometimes.
y'all got some free nuggets.
Oh my God.
Well, thank you guys, okay?
Thank you so much. We really do appreciate
Yeah, and I'm
it.
sorry for your loss. I'm sorry y'all are having to deal with all this. That's a lot to have to deal with.
They're doing. I can't go back in that house.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
give these snakes a good home.
It's a bad situation that y'all have been put in. You know, it really is. All right, well, thank you, ladies,
Thank you
okay?
so much. Thank you.
Y'all have a good day. Try to,
Same to
okay?
you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm pouring sweat, and it's not even that hot out here. I've never been in a house like that, ever. I've been in houses that, of hoarders like that. Actually, houses that had more stuff in it than that. I've never been in a house that smelled like that. Oh, I'm sweating so bad. Golly, it's not even hot. I guess it's stress sweat. This is a stressful. I mean, my shirt is drenched. Oh God. Oh. Where's some hand sanitizer? I have never been in a house like that in my entire life. These clothes I'm wearing, luckily I have others identical to it because these, I'm not even gonna wash them. I'm getting rid of these clothes. My shoes, I'm buying new shoes, okay? So, I just want to go home and like boil myself in some hot water. Oh, I'm trying to get that smell out of my head. I can still smell it. It is horrible, horrible. You know, I raise mice and rats. I have a rat building, and they stink so bad. But I would move into that rat building before I had to smell that again. One of the family members kept having to come out here and stand by the driveway, near the road on the driveway, because the smell was so bad. And then they wanted to get a cat out of the shower. The cat's living in a shower with a food bowl, a water bowl, and tons of cat crap in the shower. And I'm looking at where this cat's living in. It may not have rabies, but I think it's got something. Now, I don't want whatever it's got. So, oh God. I wish I had another shirt. I just want to get out of these clothes so bad. I feel so bad for these ladies. They don't know what to do. Oh gosh, in my mind, I smelled it. Jesus, just get me home, get me to a shower. Oh God. I'm gonna get these snakes back to our facility, and they're not gonna even go into my building, okay? I'm gonna put them in a separate building and just let them live in there for a while. I'll feed them, I'll give them some food. After they shed their skin 2 or 3 times and get it all off of them, then maybe we'll adopt them out or something. I don't know that I'm going to keep any of the snakes. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with the snakes, but I didn't even, you know, usually I'll just reach there and pick the snake up, right? I did that with that first big ball python that was upstairs. And as I picked it up, I was like, why am I holding this with my hands in this cage? I mean, oh God, I'm about to gag again. It's horrible. I can't think about that. Okay, let's turn some music on. Goodbye. I have to turn this.
Did you get ready in the dark or something? Because you look like a beautiful night.
After I wash the snakes, I did decide to wash my clothes. And one thing I always do is I do pin my socks together in the washer and the dryer. That way I never have to look for missing socks. Now see, I have a secret weapon, a detergent that is guaranteed to smell so much better. I will never have to smell that horrible smell again on these clothes, guaranteed. Here are 3 of those stinking snakes that I got. These are the ball pythons. And I know this one is a little skittish, but it's really not bad. He's a pretty friendly snake. This one, that's the prettiest one, I think. I don't know, that's a pretty ball python. What morph is this? I don't know. I don't know my morphs, but it's a really pretty one. Some of you probably know what this is. These are just normal ball pythons. You know, these snakes are usually pretty sluggish. They're not high-strung snakes. They're not out there burning up a lot of calories. So that's why their body weight is still pretty good. I don't know when they were last fed, but these snakes are pretty healthy. So when I got them back, the first thing I did was I gave these snakes a bath. And yes, I put them in the sink and I put dish soap on them, which I've done many times with many snakes, and doesn't hurt them. But you know, make sure you get all the soap off, and that cleaned them up, got all the smell off of them. Then I put them in enclosures and just kind of left these snakes there for a few days in those enclosures just by themselves. And after a few days of just being in there, I decided to see if they would eat. And as soon as I put food in there, every one of these snakes did not hesitate, and they have not missed a meal since. So no problems with these ball pythons at all. And really glad that we saved them. I wish we could have saved the other snakes that were there. There was a Puebloan milk snake, some more milk snakes that were there. And man, all those are dead except for one. This is the Honduran milk snake that we did save. So several dead milk snakes we saw, but this Honduran milk snake was alive. Even though it's alive, it was skinny, and it's still skinny. When I got the snake back, I washed it off to get all that stink and gunk off of it. I put it into an enclosure for a few days, just left it alone with some water. And when I came back to try to feed it, the ball pythons ate fine. This snake refused. He was not interested, didn't want to eat. I tried several more times over several more days to feed the snake, and he was just not into it. And as time went on, a couple more weeks went by, and the snake was already really skinny. And I just knew that if he kept refusing meals, he was definitely going to die. I don't like to force feed snakes unless I have to, and this was one of those times where I had to. So I decided to force feed the snake. And fortunately, it kept the food down. It did not regurgitate. It kept its food down and digested it. And then I went to try to feed it to see if it would eat on its own. And it did. It ate on its own. So it's actually eaten twice on its own since I force fed it. So that's 3 meals it's gotten into it. What that means is it's getting some nourishment, and it's going to eventually start putting on some body weight. So this is a Honduran milk snake. Honduran milk snakes are basically a type of king snake. This one is from Central America. Of course, it is non-venomous. I wouldn't be holding it like this if it was venomous. Non-venomous milk snake, and just a gorgeous, beautiful snake. I just love these snakes so much. So I was really happy that we at least got to save this one. And really happy now that this snake is eating on its own. After I got home and I smelled so bad, I was just going to throw all the clothes away, my shoes included. And I remembered that I had this. What is it and should you buy it? I'll tell you what it is, and no, I don't think you should buy it because it is ridiculously expensive. I don't even want you to look it up because of how expensive it is. But I don't just use this all the time to wash all my clothes with because of how much it costs. But every now and then, 2 or 3 times a year, I'll buy a gallon of this stuff and I'll wash my towels or my sheets in it and some of my shirts. And it smells so good. and the scent lasts an incredible amount of time. I don't know how it lasts that long. And so I was like, I've got this detergent. And you know, so let's just say on a scale of 1 to 10, that house smelled so bad on a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 100. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on how good this smells, is a 200, okay? It smells so good. So I just threw everything in the washer and washed with this. Now, one thing I always do when I wash my clothes is I actually also use just white vinegar, and I hate the smell of vinegar. But anytime I wash my clothes in vinegar, with a little bit of vinegar, your clothes never smell like it for some reason. Why do I use vinegar? Well, it's actually works as a fabric softener and doesn't leave a waxy buildup on your clothes or in your washing machine like fabric softener does. And it's cheaper than fabric softener and does a better job. So I use just white vinegar. You can get a stronger vinegar than what you get for cooking. I just use this stuff. It works good. If you buy any of this stuff, I'll put a link in the description for this. If you buy it from that link, the channel gets a kickback for some of that. But don't buy it unless you go into a house like I went into. Then you might want to get some. But after I went in the house, I also got to thinking I need to go do some shopping, and let me show you what I bought. I got a respirator and black Mamba gloves. Black Mamba gloves. Now, I didn't buy them because it says black Mamba. I bought them because they actually come in 2X. And I've got big hands. And I think they actually may go to 3X, but the 2X fits pretty good. And so them being called black Mamba, that was just an extra. So that's really cool. So I got me some gloves because that house, I was picking that first snake up. I picked it up with my hands. And as I did it, I was like, why am I picking this thing up with my hands? Because it stinks so bad. So the other snakes, I started using my snake hook. I just didn't want to touch them. And I got this respirator. Now, if you go back to the video and you look and when I'm going up the stairwell, if you look at the ceiling in the stairwell, it was black. Was that black mold? I don't know. Probably so. I'm sure. Not something I should be breathing in. But even worse than that was how bad it smelled. So this is not just a respirator. These cartridges, you can replace these. And these actually have charcoal in them, which allows you to breathe and not inhale whatever you're breathing in going into your lungs. And you don't smell the bad smells, especially a decaying dead animal. Hopefully I'll never go back to a house like that. But if I ever do, this will be in the Venom van, along with my boxes of black Mamba gloves. And like I said, I got these not because it says black Mamba, which is really cool. I got them because they go up to a 2X, I think even a 3X. So I can put them on my hands. I have a big head. This actually fits my head. I have big hands. I guess I'd look funny if I had little hands and a little head. And I could see me being in a house like that. And the smell was so uncomfortable that this wouldn't be that uncomfortable. So I really like that I have this now. I wish I'd have bought this a long time ago.